Welcome to the channel. How are you all doing? It's a beautiful day. So if you'd like to join me for an oracle card and a cup of tea or a drink, we're at the secret garden, so it's a recharge day. I always like to come to the secret garden now and again because it's a very sacred place. If you're new to the channel, I call this place a secret garden because not many people come to this part in the park. It's kind of hidden by trees. Although in the summer, when the children come off school in the summer holidays, they do start to get a few people in there, so that's when I mainly go to Highbury Park. But for now, it's nice and peaceful, and I can do my light language in peace, make my grids. It's great. And if I've also been to some new locations to do grid work, which I have lately, sometimes I need to have like a rest day, a decharge day, from all the energies. Although the last two locations, I think they were already vibrating high because I didn't feel too taxed after working there, but I'm just feeling that it's time to come to the secret garden. Although I do love a new location. If you've watched the last two videos, it's been fantastic finding the I've gone past those locations before but never really stopped. But beautiful, I don't know what tree, I don't know, it's some sort of tree that they've made an archway with, and there was one in this park, Cannon Hill Park, and also one at Highbury Park. So I was guided to do both of those archways, open portals there, unicorn portals. So we're still on the unicorns. Haven't taken them out of my bag. I probably will take them out of my bag for the next video, because we have done quite a few unicorn transmissions. I've also done a playlist as well if you like unicorns, and they're all in one playlist. There's quite a few actually new playlists that I've done. The only one that I haven't done is the crown chakra, and I'd like to do a playlist of the fairies as well, because some people are just into fairies or just into unicorns, so it's nice to have a playlist there. I like to embrace the whole lot. It's all magical to me. So we've still got the Bliss Summers deck, because it's nice having some fresh oracle cards and you get some fresh messages. And as you've probably guessed, I'm going to be working with the pink ray today. So I've got all my pink going on, because the colours do actually affect you, so that's why I like to sometimes synchronise with the crystals. Like my clothes, not all the time, because it does get you into the vibe. And also I like to synchronise the crystals on the grid with what ray I'm using on the light language if it's like a sunny day. So yeah, we're working with the pink ray today, so it's all on the heart chakra today. Opening the heart chakra, bringing in that unconditional love, because it does heal us when our heart is open. And we've closed a lot of our heart off by sadness, grief, heartbreak. There's always been a point where someone's had heartbreak in their life, so that builds walls around your heart, and it makes it difficult for you to love again. So we want to break down those walls a bit. So we're working on the heart chakra. There's some hand mudras using the peacock hands, and I'll show you the grid as well. The grid's got quite a few pink crystals in. So anyway, we'll do this card first. I had to do the light language first because it's a funny day. It's warm. It's going up to 23 degrees, but the cloud keeps coming over, so it's no good for doing the light codes. So I did the light language first while the sun was out. It's gone in again, because it doesn't matter about the rest of the video if it goes overcast. It's just to get the light codes from the sun that I need. So, and also if you're new to the channel, I do work with the light rays, and the technology I use mirrors, sometimes coloured mirrors, that reflect the sun. You get the codes from the sun. The codes from the sun do affect us because they help us with ascension, all the things that we need for our DNA, all the codes. So I use, well, today I've got this kind of glass, pink square that will capture the rays. So I use glass, and I used to use mirrors to capture the rays. And sun catchers. I absolutely love sun catchers. You can get some beautiful light codes from the sun catchers. And lots of faceted glass is also very good as well, because it captures the light. And optical prisms, I've got a few of those, like little squares, they capture the light. And rainbow captures, but the prisms are fantastic because they capture the rainbows. So I do like the prisms, but they're very hard to work with because you have to get the prism in the exact angle for the sun, which is it's a bit of a task if you're not used to it. Sometimes I have trouble. It depends on the direction of the sun, so it's a lot of messing about to try and get in the right angle. And sometimes it's not always facing the sun where you can get the capture the light prism. I must have done this in a past life before, so that's how I know how to do it. But you can do it if you keep practicing and work on it, because it didn't come when it first happened to me. I had the beautiful Andara stone, and the sun caught I had it on a grid. The sun caught the just a little kind of like facet on the Andara, and it shot out all the different colours of the rainbow. And that's the first time I realised. I was like, oh wow, this is amazing. I realised that it's just like triggered a memory that I used to work with the light before. So after that I evolved to different tools like the mirrors and glass, faceted glass, to help me with the capturing the light, because it does affect you. If you read up on colours, they can actually affect your aura. Because I mean, for instance, if you wear black all day, sometimes it draws in negative energy. Black does, but if you wear, I do like black though, but mainly wear that in the winter. But if you wear something, say like pink or yellow is a fantastic one. It always gets me in a fantastic mood. Yellow is very joyful and carefree and vibrant. And pink also, pink's quite, it just reminds me of love and happiness and joy and summer and all that sort of thing. And then you've got red. I love working with the red ray. It's actually very calming, although it can be used for anger, or it can be a different vibe off the red. But when I use it in the light language, it's very grounding. Anyway, I won't waffle on anymore. Let's see what message we got today. For all those watching. Oh, wealth. It says, follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Manage your finances with love. A gift is on its way. It's a pretty picture. So that's a nice message. Another one, I had a gift the other day, so good. Wealth. Let's see what number it is. And I forgot to put my microphone on. Hope you can hear me. One of these days I'll get into the habit. So I have got it with me, so I'll just put it on. What I'll do is when I'm editing this video, I'll turn the volume up and see if that helps until I get my mic on. Okay, I think the battery's dead on there, so sorry about that. But I'll turn the volume up. I think this is probably a good job the battery died, because I think on my last video I pressed on the adapter to see if the volume was on, and somehow managed to switch the audio off completely. So fortunately the battery was dying, and as I've just read one paragraph of the Oracle card deck, and the battery must have died, so that was fortunate for me, because then I was able to save the rest of the video. I had to talk over the audio with one paragraph on the last video, so it would have ruined the whole video, because I wouldn't have remembered what I was talking about. It just so happens that I'd only just started reading from the Oracle deck, so I knew it was the first paragraph on the last video. So you have to bear with me with these things. I'm getting used to it all. Teething problems with the technology, because I'm a, what's it called? Gen X, I think. Gen X, so it's and I think they say it's the boomers that struggle with the technology. So I mean, I'm quite up on some of the things like special effects, but that's only because like my son showed me. But I find it very difficult with all the tech stuff, microphones and all that sort of stuff. Computers. I didn't grow up with it in school, so we didn't have computers at school. I didn't even get probably a phone till, I'm so glad anyway, because it, you know, it's a shame for kids these days. They're on their technology all the time. We had a proper childhood. We just used to go out and play and explore out in the wild. You know, do that. In fact, it's similar to doing this grid work. That's the sort of stuff that I used to do. We used to collect stones, all sorts, pick flowers, make daisy chains. You know, we had an outdoor life. We would play in the streams, exploring Mother Earth. They don't, these days, the children are just stuck on them computers and phones. It's such a shame. They haven't had a proper childhood. We used to play games, skipping even, things like skipping, roller skates, bike rides. It was amazing. I had a lovely childhood playing. The world's changed so much since then. So anyway, I was reading on wealth. I'll just turn the volume up. Hopefully that should do the trick. It's number 20. So it says, happy news and financial blessings are on their way to you. This card asks you to open yourself up to receiving abundance. You may have had financial blocks, I think we all have at some point in life, in the past, or have been asking for financial advice from the divine, your loved ones and your guardian angels. Now is the time to give gratitude and thanks for the financial abundance you have been manifesting and are about to receive. So yeah, gratitude is a great to make your vibration higher, and also it brings in more abundance if you're just grateful for the little things, you know, even just like a meal, a roof over your head, just grateful for Mother Earth, anything, just the simple things. If you're grateful for, you can just say in your head, oh, I'm so grateful for this and so grateful for that. It keeps your vibration high. So being grateful and thankful will send positive vibrations out to the universe and increase your levels of abundance and prosperity in return. Opportunities for your income to increase and all your material needs met in abundance are on the way to you. Allow prosperity to flow into your life. That's beautiful. So yeah, I think we'll give it a break off these cards and do a different one on the next video, because we've been doing lots of unicorn activations. Not that I'll mind, but do need to mix it up a bit. Wonderful. So I'll show you this grid. So I'd like to thank all my subscribers and my new subscribers. Welcome to you all. Thank you for your likes, comments and shares. So here's the grid. Just by my amazing stone. So it's the grid for protection of the heart, and assist us with the light language, grid with the pink ray. So we've got, I know it sounds a bit strange, but we've actually got some monkey nuts here. And these are for, I'm going to leave these here for the wildlife, the squirrels and the birds when I've left. I've got pine cones, got some mirrors to amplify the energy. We've got the diamond shape in the centre of this part, representing the diamond heart. We've also got rose quartz tetrahedron star in the centre of there. Got my Lemurian seed quartz. Picked a pink rose from the garden, absolutely gorgeous. More mirrors. We've got unicorn aura, pink aura, petalite, that's beautiful for forgiveness. I'd lost that as well, I just found it in the tub, so I'm very happy that's back. I'd also lost my tetrahedron rose quartz star, so that's why I've got all the pink crystals out today. I had them placed in a tub and I forgot all about it, and I found the tub yesterday. So we've got lots of rose quartz as well, and beautiful unicorns. So I've got their horns in like a cross, and that's for like protection, symbolising protection of the heart. And to bring in the pink ray. Namaste, and I'll see you next time.